What's going on, guys? It's GrowerMD, and I'm coming at you in my little storage / drying room here. And I kind of talked about this briefly in one of my previous videos, but I wanted to kind of document a little bit what I got going on. And you can see that I've begun framing in a wall here. Basically, I'm going to cut this room in half, capturing the fluorescent lights to this front half of the room, so that over here there'll be a door that will open up flat against this wall. And then inside here I'll have basically a small little grow room, and there's going to be 1200 watts in here with my two Magnum 6-inch reflectors that I have from my grow tent. And I got the ballast already mounted up there, the filter. This is an exhaust hole there's a fan already mounted inside the exhaust register box that's on the roof of this room, and that's just kind of the ducting leading from this room. And I've already got the other hole drilled in so that I can also hook up my additional exhaust fan, which I have all my equipment already laid out, and everything's already here. Controller, CO2 tank, I got it all already laid out, pots, plants, pretty much everything's ready to roll. The only thing that I do have to do additionally is I'm going to have to run a little separate circuit to power the lights in here, simply because of how much light I have going on in my clone room. When the air conditioner really pumps, it pops my breaker. So I do have my air conditioner being powered by this room at the moment, which is about a 10 amp, 8 to 10 amp, thing. And I believe there's only 20 amps in here. So between the two 600s, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get away with it. We'll see. But if need be, I will wire up one more 20 amp circuit to this room, since we are right next to the control room. So not too big of a deal if I have to. But we will be back tomorrow. We're missing a couple of tools we need to mount this into the ground. We use basically, it's like a stud launcher that I've shown you guys before. Bounce them into the cement, and then we're going to obviously attach it up here and over here. So that will all be finished tomorrow. We've already got the door, and we'll wire that thing in, and yeah, so we'll show you guys the progress of this room tomorrow. So until then. Okay guys, so we're back, and we have began putting the door in place. We've pretty much finished framing out the rest of this wall except for this one 2x4 right here. But you can see that what we've done is there's a pressure treated piece of 2x4 running along the bottom of this wall here. And we use that on the bottom, and then we've ram set it in all of these nails through the wood into the concrete to hold the wall in place. And then along this wall over here we have the 2x4 exterior of the wall mounted into the stud of this wall on the opposing side. So it's all mounted up into the studs. So we are going to be also we've also continued mounting it into the ceiling through up here along the stud. So what we're going to continue doing now is throwing up the shear, insulate it, and pretty much just finish this thing off. So we'll be back in a little bit.